Here we go, straight politicking on all you suckers. And I'm here with my co-host, Munchie B, the mayor. And we got a special guest co-host pulled up on us. You might remember him from my December 2016 interview in Compton. You also might remember him from Active Shooters and that song that he did with Poke from Hoover, Munchie B, D-Boy from Carson,
Avenue Champ,
Champ and Millie.
Make a Meal Hunch.
But you also know him from a brief confrontation that him and Munchie had online on the Boss Mac podcast. Beezy Santana's in the house. What's up, bro?
Big Beezy and all that. What's happening?
Swing that mic in closer to you. Swing it in all the way.
What's happening?
Yeah,
How y'all doing in here?
Oh, man, we doing good, man. Thanks for pulling up. And you know what? Everybody's talking about this marathon incident that happened on Melrose between RocStar and Blacc Sam, and I wanted to order us some marathon burgers, but unfortunately they were closed. Right. So I don't know if the DoorDash situation with marathon burgers is not working, but Blacc Sam, we tried to order some food. It didn't work for whatever reason. It said it was closed. Hopefully you guys will get that fixed. So I ordered us something that was real local, right down the street, some Johnny Pastrami.
Take that.
So I'm gonna distribute these burgers that I have right here in a minute from Johnny's Pastrami. That's my childhood location, located on Adams and Crenshaw. Been going there since the old version of it. They renovated it in recent years, and now everything costs twice as much as it used to cost before. But
and Inglewood, depending on what side of Inglewood, but Inglewood on that side of the century, everybody Brawley Hood.
Oh yeah, Brawley Hood. I remember Brawley Hood. I've been to Brawley Hood a couple times in the late 80s.
Yeah.
It was a little.
Late 80s is crazy.
Yeah, I was a teenager in the late 80s. Y'all were born in the late 80s, huh?
Nah, I was born in 91.
Oh, 91? Okay.
Yeah, I was born in the late 80s.
Okay. Y'all just a couple years apart, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
But in Compton, it was it was a little spot, bro, that was known for their biscuits. I think it was like in the South. And this one in Culver City now, it closed down in Compton. I'm gonna remember that shit was fire though.
All right. Before we start this episode, I just want to make a fact check from last week. We talked about the Death Row logo Munchie with Flossie from Long Beach, and I didn't remember the guy's name, so I just kept it pushing. But it was Hen Dog.
Oh, you're right.
Hen Dog, rest in peace. He's the guy that designed
the logo,
the Death Row logo, that became very iconic in hip hop.
Hen Dog from the Mob.
Yeah, I believe. I'm not sure if he was from the mob or from looters, because sometimes it's a little confusing. Back in them days, them dudes had double identity.
It was the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but there's some guys even back then, like for example, Mob James family. They all from the mob. Buntree, him, Timmy. They Mob Pyru.
Yeah.
But there's a couple dudes that you're not really sure if they were looters or mob. They were both.
And some of them still just Eastside Pyru. Just
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if you saying he was from the mob, I'm gonna take your word on it. You Compton, but I don't know for sure.
You was asking, or you saying?
I'm not for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, at the time, I don't. Prior to today's time, at the time, I think that it was all the same shit.
Yeah, it was definitely.
I don't think it made a difference back then. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in the 70s, it was definitely all the same. Early 80s, late either 79 or 80, 81, the dudes that lived on, was it Stockwell?
Stockwell.
They decided to branch off and create the mob.
But Stockwell is more so like, it's not really, I don't know. It's mutual. That's more like the mob.
Yeah.
You know, because the Looter's more on the east side of Bullets Road, Rosecrans type shit.
And Stockwell is north of Rosecrans.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I believe the mob kind of formed off of Stockwell. They used to call themselves the Stockwell Mob or something back in the day in the 70s. Then the 80s they kind of made their own name, but there was still a similarity between them. Some of them had that double identity. Some of them just were one or the other. I don't know where Hen Dog stands, but yeah, he's probably mob. But he's the artist that created that logo. That it's actually on that white T-shirt I got hanging over there.
Right. Yeah.
So I didn't say his name. He's resting, by the way.
Rest in peace.
And also, Munch, when we did the last episode of Rich at Heart, there were quite a few YouTubers that I unintentionally left off the list. No disrespect. We did a ranking, Beezy, of all the YouTubers in our space. and we looked at who did the most views in the previous 30 days.
We did 27 YouTubers, and guess who came in last, Beezy?
Who came in last?
Wack 100. Oh, God.
He definitely came in last. But then after the next day, I started thinking like, oh, I forgot this person. I forgot to put that person. So there's about 5 guys I left off the list. But Munchie, what did you recommend?
We're going to do that once a month. You know what I'm saying? So the next go around, we're going to get them on there, and then we're going to put everybody in there. You know what I'm saying? That we forgot.
For sure, for sure. So, Beezy,
Yes, sir.
we did an interview in December of 2016.
Right.
But I have no idea, I have no recollection on how you and I even came to cross paths. Do you remember how it came about?
To be honest, I think at the time I was just, from my section, I think I was younger. I was on some BS for sure, and I think that you reached out, or maybe I reached out to you, however it went. But I think at that time it was a little more active. I think it was a little more important to have conversations about what was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously you pulled up and you really came through, and we talked about gang banging, changing the culture, trying to be like this.
The piece. I asked you a question about trucing it up in peace, and this
Right.
damn near 10 years ago.
Right. And at that time, I wasn't on that shit at all.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. I wasn't on that at all. We was more so like it's going on right now. And you was on the block at a time to where it could go down on the block. You know what I'm saying? So I think at that time we was just more gang banging. We was more.
Y'all was on the Mac?
Nah, we was on Pearl.
Okay.
I was born and raised on Pearl and Tucker.
Okay.
So we was on the block. So when we was right there, you pulled up, and at that time, you know how certain things change. At the time, that was the block to come. If you want to come get your mans, come right here type shit.
So you guys had me on the hottest block in the hood, huh?
Hottest block in the hood, for sure. And you pulled up, we did our interview, and obviously our conversation was a little different from what it'd be now.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Yeah, at that time, it was like that.
Hey, it would be great to get a follow-up interview like that with you out in the field again.
No, it's good.
Like a 10-year later Beezy. That'd be dope.
It's definitely different. I think we changed the trajectory. We changed the process of how things go over there. You know what I'm saying? We got we got shops over there. We got businesses. It's changed a lot as far as the gang banging aspect, as far as the violent. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
As far as like gang banging, that's still gonna exist for sure. But I don't think we're promoting gang banging more than we promoting getting money and having businesses.
What about the guys that are the age you were now that you were 10 years ago? How is their mentality though? Have you guys been able to kind of change the way they think, or are they thinking the way you used to think?
If I'm gonna keep it real with you, most of every person that was in that video, they in jail. You know what I'm saying? I got most of my homies that was in that video. Some of them down fighting murders, in jail for murder. You know what I'm saying? It's some of them that's just not around. I guess they didn't make the cut, whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of people in that video that they don't even, they not here, they not on the streets to where they can even explain their story. But for the guys though,
Now, when I posted, even yours, Munchie, when I posted those interviews, I posted one in 2016 with Munch. I did yours in December 2016, Beezy. I don't believe there were any other content creators on the internet at that time doing what I was doing then, like the way it is now. There's literally like 30, 40 guys.
Nah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
At that time, you was the only person that was really reaching out, that really wanted to come to the trenches.
Yeah, pulling up on them blocks.
Yeah, exactly. You was pulling up where it was going down. You know what I'm saying?
And it was a younger me too. I mean, my wife always tells me, when am I going to stop doing these interviews? You're getting too old.
Well, what you mean, the pull-ups?
Yeah, the pull-ups. And I said, I love doing the pull-ups. I love pulling up,
Right.
So I don't know when I'm going to retire, but I remember.
I pulled up one time with you. I met you over there.
Oh, yeah.
In the Compton Cribs over there in the Raymond Hustlers.
Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just did one in the 40s. And I did Avenue Champ last year over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So after the interview, though, there was an absence of Beezy Santana on the scene. I think you got caught up into something. If I remember correctly, it was also captured on a live Facebook video, right?
Yeah.
Can you briefly talk about that?
So basically, at that time, me and most of the guys you've seen with me on that video, you know, at the time we was more hitting licks, whatever it was. We end up going to hit a lick and shit, and went bad. You feel me? But we knew it was bad. So when we got pulled over or whatever, we on live like, hey, we going to jail, free the guys type shit.
That's
You know
crazy.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And after that, I went to prison for 6.5 years, almost 7, and that's where the answers came from.
So you was gone from 2017 to like 2023?
Yep.
Okay. And at that time, there was quite a few people that went live. Munchie, who's the dude from Fruittown Brim that went live during the shootout he had with the LAPD?
Oh, a shootout? It's crazy.
Yeah, Pee Wee, he was cornered off. He started busting on the police and shit. He was like, you know what I'm saying? The free Pee Wee, Fruittown Brim.
But the way Pee Wee was doing it, he thought he was gonna die. So he was giving us his goodbye, like, "Hey, I'm busting with the LAPD or whatever police agency it was, and they're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die," and he survived it.
He was saying his goodbyes and I love yous and shit.
Yeah.
Free the homie, he ignorant.
And then
he ignorant.
Nah, for real.
Did he actually get shot though?
Yeah.
He got hit.
Yeah, he got hit. He's sitting in the LA County jail right now. Been in there what, like 5-6 years?
I think he. I don't. They gotta get an update.
No, I looked him up. His last name's Knox. I looked him up about 3 or 4 months ago. He was still in the county jail.
Yeah, man. Free that. Free my boy, man.
All right,
Free Pee Wee. Free Pee Wee.
Here's another one. H Crown from Hoover, a guy I interviewed in 2013. Dude was in North Carolina in a high-speed chase with the police.
Oh yeah, he threw on the camera. He went long.
And he put it on because they were looking for him for a hot one.
How long was he on the run for?
Like 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
That's it?
Yeah, he went.
Oh man, come on, bro.
So he went live
Not
saying
running at all.
he was like, the police is behind me. You can hear the sirens, and then they took him in, and they ended up giving him like 25 years.
That's not even caught on the run. 2 days?
Yeah, 2 or 3 days. Yeah,
Damn, H Crown.
yeah.
Damn, H Crown. This nigga.
Did y'all ever get to meet H Crown from
No.
Fly Deuce Hoover?
I haven't.
Okay.
Nah,
But it's crazy because my dad from Hoover.
Is that right?
Yeah, my dad from 74 Hoover.
Oh, okay.
That's a couple tenants got family from over.
No, for sure. You know,
okay.
my dad, like, original OG over there and shit.
Were you guys tapped into his existence though? Because he was on the internet doing his thing with the music.
And I was tapped in through you.
And okay, and then but he did a song with Lil Sody too, so
Okay.
Yeah,
he was starting to buzz.
yeah. Little Saudi, rest in peace. That's my bro.
Rest in peace.
So those are the three that I can think of: Beezy, Pee Wee from Brim, and H Crown. All went live while they were on their way to jail. Am I missing any Munch?
Yeah, that you talking about? I was on Street TV.
No. Just in general. Just so happens all three of those guys have been
Well,
on
was a
Street
little
TV.
dude
Yeah,
from 40s that went on a high speed, bro, with his baby mama and the baby in the car. He went live. Yeah, I didn't. I think he was locked up like this last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went viral. Little dude from 40s. He was all on the freeway, wrong side of the street. He had his baby, and his baby mama like, "Let me out, please. If you love me, you'll stop."
Wait, so he on the drill, and he got his baby mama and his son with
He
him?
passed on something, but he parked his car, hopped in the car with him and his baby mama, and then slid in the driver's seat and kept going. So unknowingly, she met him. I'm gonna say unknowingly, so she don't get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unknowingly, she picked him up and he kept it going, and he was all on the wrong side of the street, freeways, cutting off MTA buses. Like, I'm like, oh, he on one.
Nah, I missed that one.
That's crazy.
Okay, so then you come home, Beezy, and you get to the music. Now let me ask you: were you doing any music before in 2016 when we first linked up?
When we first linked up, that's when I first started. So I was doing music since high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was just making little demos and shit, whatever. But when around the time you met me, I think that's when I start experiencing like my real life. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I graduated 2010, 2011. At that time, it was more like high school. Let's have fun. Let's jerk. Whatever. You know. But I think after when you met me, I think that's when I start coming to my real life as far as like gang banging.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What was the reaction that you received? I guess you didn't get to really experience the reaction. How many months was it after our interview, I didn't even drop the interview until early 17. I think I dropped it in like February 2017.
I think you dropped it when I was already in jail.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you didn't really get to experience the reaction from the fans and from the people.
Nah, I went to jail. You dropped the interview February. I went to jail January.
Oh, wow.
So you dropped it a little bit after I was already down.
Didn't even know that. I dropped the interview after he was already
I went
arrested.
to jail January 23rd.
Oh, okay. Damn. Everybody seems to remember the days they get arrested on.
Of course,
Yeah.
you got to remember that. That's when you fucked up.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of them dates.
Right.
Okay. I want to ask now. I've been able to see you reemerge on the scene mostly through active shooters, and that song that y'all did, which was like I thought that was the hardest song of the year, Roundtable. But then I think Jay Worthy kind of outdid it with the Meet the Whoops. Both of those were 2024 songs, right?
Yeah.
Meet the Wolves. I mean, what song? That's the name of the group.
Oh, okay.
I know the name of the song.
The collab that they did with Hitta J3. Who else was on that song?
YS.
A lot of,
Meet the Wolves and the round table. We got have verses. What you mean?
but you know what song?
Right.
Is there? I don't know the exact name of the song. I did tag it on my post. I was like, this song hard. I was like, oh shit, active shooters got some competition with this Jay Worthy compilation.
I want to hear the song you talking about. We gonna figure it out.
I do too.
You don't-
y'all
don't-
really not even on the disrespectful shit.
Okay.
I don't know what you talking about.
Okay.
No. I know.
It was the one when they was all in the trailer at the Kendrick Lamar thing, and they just did a video right there. And who else was in the video?
Shout out all the Wolves though.
Wacko from Westside was in the video, and even though he wasn't rapping, but he was in the video. Oh, it was dope. It was definitely dope.
Okay.
You said who was in the video?
Wacko from Westside.
Oh, Wacko.
Yeah,
Big
he was,
Wacko.
yeah, he was in the video.
for sure.
But I thought that the song that y'all did on Active Shooters that was a banger for sure. I called it the song of the year.
No, I mess with the Wolves though. How about Jay Worthy, Hitter?
Shout out my nigga Hop. For sure.
All of them.
So how did that come about for you, Beezy? Hooking up with Active Shooters, even though you're the only Crip, I kind of thought I kind of put Poke in that category too, even though he's a Hoover and they don't. I guess they're not Cripping, but they're not Bloods. You and Poke are the two non-Blood / Pyrus in the collective. How did that come about for you?
Honestly, it came about. So obviously, me, Champ, Honcho, we know each other off the east side of Compton on some whole other gangbanging type town. And I think at the time we was gangbanging, but I got my little cousins from Lueders Park. That's how I met Champ. At the time, Honcho was still down. Honcho was in jail or whatever, but I always heard of Honcho. He a known name on the east side. And I think as we grew, we put our differences together, and Champ hit me like, hey, bro, like, I got this song, like, you want to come through? Do it. Yeah. And that's how I met bro. It wasn't nothing planned. Like, I watched bro do his verse. He watched me do mine. It wasn't like, no, hey, we finna make this song. This our plan. He was just more so like, hey, we finna get in the studio. We gonna make a song. And my boy Fades, is it Fades? Faded? The engineer.
Yeah.
You feel me? Faded. Shout out to my nigga Faded. But he was making the beat. When I got there, Honcho was already done. D-Boy was already done. I think Munchie was there too. I don't know if he had his verse or not.
No, I went last.
Right. But Champ was more so like, hey, bro, we getting on this. And initially, I wasn't even going to get on the song. You feel me? But Poke, I believe, went before me. And I heard Poke verse. And while he doing his shit, I'm like, hey, bro, I got you. Like, I'm after you. You feel me? Like, we was all together. I don't think nobody came with the plan of it being what it was. We all just in there. We all music heads. Excuse me. But Poke did his verse. I heard Hunch. No, D-Boy cracked it off. I heard Hunch. I'm like, all right, bet. Poke go next. So when I hear Poke, I'm like, just on some, like, bro, we on some real shit. I hear his verse. I'm like, hey, bro, I got you. I'm going to pick up your slack after that. Like, not saying that he was slacking, like his verse was whack, but I felt like after you, I'm gonna keep it going. Like, don't even trip.
Keep it going. Hey, he had the longest part. He had the longest
Right.
part in there. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's more than what's part bars.
Right.
Everything.
And then Champ did this thing, and then Munchie did this thing. You know the coldest part about bro, and I always tell people with Munchie, I be intrigued on how bro really work. He go in there and just do his shit. He don't talk about it. He don't do shit. He just go in there and he make it work. How? I don't know. But he go in there and he speak what's on his mind and he make it happen for sure. And that's how we end up with the round table for sure.
Yeah, man, that was a definitely top tiered collaboration. Everyone's bar was hard.
Thank you.
It's like you could have a debate like who had the best bar, and I don't think anyone's gonna agree. It's like everybody was hard. I think D-Boy's from Carson.
Nah, he set it
His
off.
voice
Yeah,
is
he kicked
smooth.
it off.
Yeah, his voice is smooth. The way he just
Shout out
boom.
D-Boy for sure.
I don't know how old D-Boy is. He got an OG voice though.
For sure.
That might
For
be
sure.
the Samoan in him though. He got the-
Right.
Yeah.
And then Honcho kind of impressed me. I was like, oh shoot, Honcho got bars.
Yeah, Honcho a wordsmith.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he definitely is.
He a wordsmith. If it depends on who you ask, everybody got their favorite verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
It's definitely a debate that might have people slapping each other and punching each other out on the disagreements because
Hey,
no one stands out.
Before we move forward, you want to know something crazy? The sample that he did with Ice Cube, Dub C, Mac 10,
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that. I never knew, right? I was in a car with my dad, and me and my dad, we sliding, and I hear, like, gang banging and never die, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, Pops, like, bro, we did a song to this sample.
Yeah,
But my dad, no. You know, my dad, he full in support of whatever I do. He like, yeah, like, this the song y'all did. Like, the Roundtable, they used this. But I'm looking like, bro, I never knew that. I never, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. There's a lot of samples
It
that
was intriguing to me.
that you guys hear over the years. Like I just didn't realize Kendrick Lamar he sampled Luther Vandross. If this world were mine.
That was the most obvious one though.
But
Exactly.
but that's not even a Luther Vandross song. That's
Oh.
a Marvin Gaye song.
They said Luther Vandross, all his songs was sampled from somebody else. Kind of find out.
I guess so.
All of them sound like samples for
So
sure.
all these years, I thought that was a Luther original song, and it turns out that was a Marvin Gaye song, which I should have known. But Luther's more my generation, and I would say Marvin Gaye is a little bit before my generation. So I'm tapped in with Marvin Gaye, but not like I'm tapped in with the Luther generation. So yeah, sometimes we be hearing songs and you don't be knowing that song has a whole history with a whole nother artist.
Right.
All right, so you back to doing music, and hopefully no more bumps in the road for you.
I'm working on it, man. So I just dropped Mini Man after my situation. You know, I got shot or whatever. I dropped Mini Man, so that's out on all platforms. But yeah, I'm definitely looking for no more bumps in the road. You know, I can't say that it's gonna be that, but I'm definitely trying to avoid the mockery of the situation. I'm definitely
Because on a previous episode of Straight Politicking, Spider dropped us with some crazy news that you was locked up, and it sounded as if you was gonna be away for a minute, but obviously
overcame it.
the information maybe wasn't as accurate as people originally thought.
It's crazy that you asked that because when I was fighting my situation, my cousins and shit was playing me the clips on what bro was saying to me or what he was saying.
Yeah,
He was totally inaccurate. Like, you know?
yeah.
Like, it was more so me. I'm the type of person like, bro, if you ain't talk to me about my situation and you don't know what I'm going through, you talking about something that you don't even know. You know, obviously I'm here, I'm back. I'm still fighting the case for sure. But it's like you was saying certain things or you was mentioning.
Yeah, it sound like play by play.
Yeah, it didn't. You know, I was only in jail at that point for like a week. You know, my family don't even know what's going on. How you know?
Did you ever find out how Spider got whatever information he got?
I don't.
Okay.
I never. I'm the type of person, bro. If somebody's speaking on me and they say something, I'm gonna expect you to come to me about it as a real individual. Like, you know, hey, like what happened or whatever. he never reached out to me to be like, hey, bro, what really happened? Or nothing. He just took whatever somebody told him and he ran with it, put it on wax and shit.
Yeah, well, I apologize for any role I played in that because I think we talked about it twice. Because I was trying to get, I thought Spider really had the
2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
Nah.
I think he had some inside information. So I'm like, let us know what's going on with Beezy. He made it seem like he was right there.
Nah,
Okay.
because if it was what he said, I wouldn't be here talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So apparently he didn't know what he was talking about.
Well, my apologies to you, Beezy, because I ran with it as well. I thought Spider, and most of the time Spider's on point. I gotta say that, but
He wasn't on point with that.
Definitely wasn't on point with that. And a lesson learned also for me. Hey, there's been a couple times, Munch, where Spider said, "Hey, let's talk about this, let's talk about that," and what did I say?
Nah, we don't know if that's for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But he sounded very convincing with you, so I said, "All right, for sure."
Nah.
All right, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. We're going to do a follow-up at some point in the next couple of months. I'll pull up on you wherever you want.
Back on Pearl with it.
Hey, I don't mind
on
coming.
Pearl Avenue.
I don't mind going back to Pearl. Hey, if we can go to the exact same spot, and
Now, we got
Pearl.
we got businesses going on now, so we could go to the business
Okay.
location. We could,
Okay, for sure. All right. Hey, everyone's talking about RocStar and Blacc Sam confrontation, and I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about it, but I'm gonna let y'all really kind of open up the conversation about it because, me being older in my 50s, I'm non-confrontational. I teach my sons that. I teach my sons turn around, walk away. I don't want you getting a knife stuck in your side. I don't want you getting busted on. Same shit my dad used to teach me. Something's going on, commotion, you feel like you want to participate, turn around, walk away. But I also know that there's something about being a man about something.
Right.
And standing on business, as y'all say. I understand that part too. So I'm not really sure what's right and what's wrong here in terms of what we saw RocStar go through.
Right.
I believe that what we saw Blacc Sam showing was that he's still grieving for his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that grief ever goes away. I don't know what that's like to lose a brother, but I lost my dad and I'm still not over it. But how did y'all feel about the way Blacc Sam barked on him and then pushed him across the street and said, "You not welcomed here"?
I'm gonna let bro go first. Go ahead.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna kick it off because Beezy not too aware of who RocStar is
At all.
So RocStar he on his Clubhouse app and then he run content through there. Like how we in front of the cameras, but he do it through there and sometimes he stream and he do be on camera where you can see his face. You know what I'm saying? So all right, while on there he do his thing and he the boy Wack 100 come through the room. So now, while Wack 100 come through his room, his space, his platform, you know what I'm saying? He give his opinions on Nipsey, whether he a legend or not.
Going on and saying that Nipsey wasn't a legend.
He wasn't. What's a legend?
A legend.
Define a legend.
Someone that passed away. That
No.
I'll start.
No. Okay, listen. So let's keep
Okay.
it real. If Dr. Dre right now died,
Okay.
we would say we lost a legend, right?
Yes.
Wait. Based upon what? Numbers, right?
Yes.
Body of work, right?
Yes.
How many albums did Nipsey drop? One album, right?
There's
This is not
another
no
one.
personal shit I'm talking
Yeah.
about, right?
Yeah.
This is just real shit. The man died with 1 million followers, no radio hits, no platinum hits, right? No world tours, right? After he died, he went platinum, sold a bunch of records, followers went up 10,000, right? 10 million, right?
Yeah.
Right, so first of all, we gotta define what the fuck a legend is, what the fuck a legend ain't.
He talk about the alleged video where, you know what I'm saying, him and his boy was going up on the first baby mama, and some things could be taken like, it's kind of like a flick of the wrist, like gay or whatever.
So I'm still wondering, why
What
is
you
the
wondering?
homie name always in your mouth, bro?
Hey man, stay in your place, man.
I am in my place. That's my homie. He's 6'0". I'm 6'0". What are you talking about?
That's
Stay in your
6-0
place.
business.
If you know, then you know.
I don't know. That's why
I
I'm
know
trying to
you don't
find
know.
out.
That's the problem.
Man, I've been gangbanging with Nip my whole life. Nigga, I'm 34 years old, bro.
So what you
Come on,
telling me?
bro. That everything you saying is allegations, bro. Where's
Okay,
the
how much
proof?
money you got?
Where's the proof?
I've been the only nigga keeping him from putting that shit out.
Knock it
Man,
off.
come on, Wack. Come on, bro.
Hey, hey,
You,
hey,
I'ma
hey,
put it like this. Hey, listen.
hey, where?
I'ma
Hey,
put it
let me
like
ask you
this
this
though,
question.
bro.
Let me ask you this
I'ma
question.
put it like
Where
this.
you
Listen,
sign
I'ma leave it
Java
like this.
paperwork at? Where you
Hold on,
sign
I'ma put
Java
it like
paperwork?
this. Have the baby mama denied anything?
Man, she not even talking to you.
I know she ain't gonna
She
deny it.
ain't
You
gonna
know why
talk to,
she ain't gonna deny it?
bro. What? You crazy, man. You
No, bro, I'm
crazy, bro.
keeping it real. This shit
You
ain't nothing new.
crazy.
It's
but
new to
Wack,
you.
How's it new to me, nigga?
Why
I'm
would you
born and raised in
volunteer
the
that?
60s.
Why would you
It
volunteer
don't
that
matter because I
information
wanted
though,
to.
man?
I
I'm born
wanted
in,
to.
hold on, bro. I'm born and raised in the 60s.
So
My
you
daddy,
telling me you know
my,
what every nigga do?
man, nigga in my generation, yes, nigga. I'm
So you
34
know what
years
every
old.
nigga do behind closed doors?
Man, oh my God, bro.
That what
You
you
do.
insinuating, bro?
You do. You do,
I mean,
right?
I just know what a nigga brought me and I seen. So
Oh my
So
God.
why you volunteer that information, the academics as well as
yeah, I seen the
to
shit.
Hassan, man? Why
so
you
you,
Oh, I
volunteering the
volunteered
information?
to some 6-0s too though.
man, put that on your kids. You
On
seen the tape.
Paru, nigga, I did.
Man, you done blew that up about 15
Well,
times,
nigga,
bro.
fuck what you claim,
Talking
nigga.
about, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So he got all these opinions about him. So here go Blacc Sam. He feel like if you supposed to be somewhat family, we crowdies or whatever, why you letting them come on your platform and disrespect my brother? You know what I'm saying? So now he pulls up to this marathon burger like everything cool from head to toe. TMC hat, the Puma collab, all the little shits, like everything good after letting this dude disrespect his brother on his platform. And I think Blacc Sam reacted exactly like he's supposed to react. If not, he could have did a little more if he felt like it. But I think he kind of stalled him out.
Stop being keeping watch, nigga. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. Get on that. That's what all my niggas are. Watch out, watch out. Just like so. Niggas talking about bro, get cracked. No, we can't holler. Yeah, we you coming right here, nigga. Look, holler about bro. Nigga got me. Show me though, nigga. I don't know. Demonstrate. You talking with small niggas. Did you get cracked? Did you get cracked? Did you get cracked? Why niggas get cracked? Hey, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. If the nigga ain't demonstrating for hustle, listen what I'm telling you. Don't come over here trying to. Hey, guess what? Go do something and come back. Don't get cracking and come back. That's what I said, bro. Listen. I won't. Trying to holler at you. It ain't hollering at me. A nigga disrespect, bro. You do what you supposed to. Who disrespect, bro, to me? Don't nobody disrespect, bro. Any nigga that disrespect, bro, when you in their presence, bro, you better smack. In their presence, ain't nobody disrespected, bro, in my presence. I'm talking on the internet. When you see that internet shit is weak, bro. When you see it, you know when my order. When you see it, get cracked. Nigga, I can't tell. You know what's happening. I can't tell, nigga. You know what's happening. What's gonna happen to Blacc Sam? I can't tell. You really do it. What's gonna happen to Blacc Sam? You ain't welcome.
Now, did RocStar react the right way? No, because as a man, you don't let people put their hands on you, shove you, and he been eating burgers all day, talking, spitting all in your face. Like, well, I don't know if he literally spit, but he's close enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think RocStar, he went out bad. You know what I'm saying? You made a bad decision even messing with this dude still, because Wagner disrespected the RocStar dude, called him all kind of bitchs, disrespected his crippin'. He said his shoes was leaning. You riding on a Prius with a dummy on a tire. You broke. I helped you feed your kids. He disrespected you. You got back cool with him.
Right.
And then look, you getting into it with the Keyways, which you a Keyway behind this old Buster dude Wack. And I think RocStar should have did it up, because at the most you would have got packed out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And your hood is allies with the 60s, so they really should have gave you a head up if that's the case. But at the most, you would have got packed out, and then you let it fight another day or bust another day or however you go about it. But I think RocStar went out bad, bro.
Right. So for me, everything you saying, I'm gonna piggyback off of that, right? But as being a Keyway, you feel me? Me personally, I feel like that dude, I don't know him or whatever. I feel like he did some buster shit. Just, you know, you pulled up to a situation and knowing that you made it straddle the fence a little bit or whatever the case may be, right?
Right.
But Blacc Sam, he felt the way. This is his brother. You know what I'm saying? So obviously he's taking whatever a little more personally than what you may think. You know, like bro said, the boy, he on Clubhouse, he talking about whatever, and you allowing this man to disrespect him, you know? So
Right.
then you pull up as if it's good. So I feel like Blacc Sam told her, like, hey bro, like, nah, you're not welcome right here. I don't like what you doing, you know? Which I respect that for sure. Stand up guy. He did what he had to do. But as far as what's the name? What you say cut name was?
RocStar.
RocStar. If I was RocStar, you not escorting me out of the building. You not gonna just walk me out of here, and you know it's different for me. Escorting me out and telling me to leave is different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you like, hey bro, it's not your situation. Get on. Cool. You literally got escorted. Like this man got his hand on your back, like pushing you to the street. Like get out of here.
They said it was, hold on, was it traffic coming? They said
It looked like some.
It was cars.
Yeah, it was some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen the original video, but it's people on there like, oh, they're really doing this in West Hollywood. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
But regardless, you could see Sam got his hand on this man back,
Right.
like pushing him out of here. Me personally, we not doing that. You know,
Right.
you could tell me to leave, and I'm gonna have to respect it, or I'm gonna react.
Right.
So,
But once you put your hands on me to where you're forcing me to leave, we would have for sure had a situation.
okay, so let me ask both you guys this. Even though Blacc Sam was there and it looked like a one-on-one situation, eventually Blacc Sam's guys kind of got behind him, 3, 4, 5 deep, I don't know.
As they should.
And then RocStar's supposed to fire on Blacc Sam once he gets to pushing and touching him, even though that's going to be an automatic pack out. You might get knocked out. You might get sent to the hospital. You might get kicked in the face. Both you guys are willing to take that risk.
I mean, as what we push, definitely you're supposed to be able to take that on the chin. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I can't speak for RocStar. But me personally, for sure, we gonna go up.
Hey, that's what people like a lot of people ain't been battle tested and tried. That's why they don't know how to deal with certain situations.
Right.
Like you gotta like in a quick session know how to assess the situation. You know what I mean? Like I said, it at the most it would have been a pack out. You know what I mean? It would have been a pack out, and then, but honestly, if he wanted to deal with that like the conservative way. After he started getting like yelling and all that, I'm like, all right, bro, don't trip, don't touch me, bro. I'll shake. Don't worry about it. I'm out of here.
Right.
But instead, he crossed the street and tried to walk back and made it worse and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see your point on that one. But let me ask this. Let's say you do.
Then his baby mama was there, bro. You can't do that with my baby mama here.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like once I know my baby mama is off the safety, I'm gonna get it going.
Okay, so let me ask this. Let's say, all right, you decide I'm gonna fire on this dude. He pushing me. He trying to punk me. How does that look now that you put hands on Nipsey's brother while he's grieving? That's a lose-lose situation. It's not gonna look good. You're gonna get, no matter what you do, if you fire on him or if you walk away like RocStar did, it seems like you're gonna get talked about.
How do it look when somebody yelling all in your face, pushing you all into traffic and shit, and trying to
Right.
As they call it, kick you out of outside?
Right. But you got to think also, too, my perspective, Nipsey passed, rest in peace of Nip, in what, 2019?
Correct.
2025. You know what I'm saying? So we understand this is brother. He going to forever grieve. But as a man, You know, if I'm pulling up to show my love and my respect to whatever situation that you may feel you might have some disdain to me because of some choices that I made as a man, as a gangster, as a Crip, you're not about to escort me out of here and put your hands on me and really mark me out. You know, once it came to a point to where we're talking face to face as man, and you're screaming at me and you telling me what I'm not finna do and where I'm not finna be, if you really on that type of time, we gonna have a situation, bro.
Hey, but honestly, I think Blacc Sam should have got off on him.
No, he should have.
Because it's been going on. Let me see. Let's go. Like 3 years on Clubhouse where Wack and been in the same space as RocStar and throwing disrespect towards Nipsey, bro. Like,
who is RocStar though?
RocStar, the dude we talking about that they just got shoved off of.
That's the one that got escorted out.
Yeah, right.
Where's he from though?
West Boulevard. And West Boulevard, they allies with the 60s. Although Blacc Sam is not from 60s, they got a lot of love for him and his brother from there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Blacc Sam should have smashed him. because if Alex sitting down with somebody continuously and they disrespecting my little bro Red Bull, then I'm like, damn, Alex sharing the same space as him and they doing that. When we run across Alex, we on Alex. Like, oh, you think that shit cool or something?
Right.
You got 500K subscribers and you giving this dude this space to disrespect my homie? Well, I don't care if it's 3 subscribers. And it's only because I got respect and I got a relationship with Alex, though. I expect that from some other weirdos. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But see, and then RocStar claiming that they so close and he family and Blacc Sam gave me this hat and all this little BS. You know what I'm saying? Nah, hell no.
Okay, so
I think that he didn't. Me personally, I think the only reason that old boy didn't get smashed out due to the situation.
Why? Because it was the grand opening?
Yeah, it was a grand opening type shit. But I do think off camera, if they was in the heart of their area, I definitely think, for one, I don't think dude would have came. And I think, two, it would have been way different from what we saw.
Well, I think RocStar was not expecting that type of reaction from Blacc Sam because he underestimated how many people don't rock with Wack 100. And I've been saying this for the last few months here on this platform that dude is a cancer to our culture. Nobody rocks with him. He's disrespectful.
Who, Wack?
Yes.
Okay.
He's been disrespectful to a variety of people. I mean, we could write a nice list of people he's been disrespectful. He's disrespected Nip. He's disrespected Pac. He's disrespected Munchie B. He's disrespected me. He disrespected RocStar multiple times.
Yeah.
If you were in his circle, at some point he would disrespect you. He did it to CEO Reek, who was supposed to be his podcast partner. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, and bro can't even come outside anymore.
Hey, but see, I think Reek ain't been around him before. Been disrespected. I never been around Wack in my life.
Correct. Not face to face. It's all online.
Just for clarity, who is Reek?
Reek was his podcast partner that he met on Clubhouse.
Right. So he's supposed to Reek's supposed to be his protege. You know what I'm saying? And Reek's supposed to be from Denver Lane. You know what I'm saying? Why Reek didn't get busy?
Is he from Denver Lanes?
I hear he from there. Yeah, I hear he from there. Yeah. Well, I expected him. You know what I'm saying? Being from where you from, you supposed to react in a certain way. Like a lot of people that he disrespect, Wack haven't been around him. Well, I haven't been around him before.
You never been on Wack?
Never in my life, ever.
And you B team for sure, right?
Yes, for sure. Deeply rooted. And
he's supposed to be too, right?
Supposedly.
How y'all never crossed paths though?
He's not a blood. To me, he's not a blood or a pyro at all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, rest in peace, King Babolouie just passed away. The first
Babolouie, rest in peace.
The first lineup of the Pyros.
Starting lineup. He got the book starting lineup. Was he at that funeral, Alex? No, he was not.
Okay.
But
the Pyro Peace March, was Wack there?
Mm-mm.
No. He can't go. That's what I'm saying. Stanley Pitts, East Side Pyro legend.
East Side legend for sure.
Was he there?
No, he wasn't there.
Not at all.
So what you saying is,
your OG showed up to that funeral, by the way.
No, my OG's popping out for sure.
Yeah, Melly Mel pulled up at the.
When it come to Santana on the East Side, we well respected. You feel me? When it come to the B team, well, I'm gonna say the P team. because in Compton, you know,
Yeah.
they
At least 5 Crips showed up at Stanley
they
Pitt's
press
funeral.
Paru. You know, when it come to my hood, we're always more than welcome when it comes to respect. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so with bro saying, I agree with what he's saying. So if a legendary Crip pass away or whatever the case may be, if you're outside and you're portraying to be away, all the Crips gonna be there.
Correct.
Like all the important Crips.
Correct.
You know, so what bro saying about the boy, if these are legendary Parus and Bloods that started this situation, it's definitely a question that why aren't you there? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You should be showing your respect to these people. Why? Because me, as a Keyway, if hypothetically, if something was to go on in Inglewood and I got love for Munchie, you know what I'm saying? And if bro welcomed me to come to this funeral, I'm gonna be there, you know? But that's for me being a Crip. But if you're a Blood and you're pushing Bloods, why aren't you there? And this is what you stand for.
And that's
You
a
know what I'm
great point that Munchie brings up. This guy doesn't pull up at any of these important events, and it's because he will get hands put on him if he shows
Belt
up.
to ass.
Hey, let me. I wanted to. Like I said in the beginning of this episode, I wanted to order some marathon burgers. For whatever reason, the thing ain't working. So I got us some Johnny Pastrami, which is from right down the street. I got some plates over here. I'm gonna give these to y'all right now, real quick. And then we gonna watch play a couple clips real quick.
I'm hungry as a motherfucker too.
Okay. I never ate on camera before.
No?
Nah.
Or you trying something different?
I'm about to be potting all day.
We're trying something different. And
Alex, you wait till these motherfuckers get cold.
I know we got the chatting. Here you go.
I ain't selling cocaine no more, y'all. I'm selling content. I'm potting all day, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Here's a napkin.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, so I want to tap in with one of these clips. So just let's play a clip. Let me see here. Which clip am I gonna play? We're gonna play clip number 1. This is the close up. This is the close up between RocStar and Blacc Sam before he got pushed across the street.
I'm in LA. Nipsey Hussle. Make sure the brain work. Get that shit off the framework. You understand my name, no? No, that ain't what you want, nigga. That ain't because I be the kid. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. No, get on that. Get that's what all my niggas shit is just niggas like sauce. Niggas talking about bro, keep crack. No, we can't help. Yeah, we go. You coming right here, nigga. Look, holler about bro. Nigga got me. Show me though, nigga. I don't know. Demonstrate. You talking to small niggas. Did you get cracked? Did you get cracked? Did you get cracked? My niggas get cracked. Don't get RocStar.
What's the issue?
I don't know.
I had a little bro was feeling bad for him. She said, "Oh, RocStar."
Now that was a clip that you can see how angry and upset that Blacc Sam was feeling.
Overstood.
And it's all over the disrespect that RocStar allowed on his
stage.
Yeah, on his platform, on his stage, which ironically his channel is called Smut Free TV.
And now you got smut on him for letting that nigga get at him like this.
Now, is this considered smut? I always thought smut meant you were telling, not getting marked out. Is getting marked out now considered smut?
No, he definitely got marked out.
Smut is dirt on your name.
Yeah, but is getting marked out dirt on your name now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
100%. Because if we standing on gangsters, when it come to Damus and Keyways, we got a certain code of ethic. You know what I'm saying? If we standing on certain shit, stand on that no matter what. Because at the end of the day, as gang members, it's life or death. You know, you supposed to be willing to die for what you standing on. And in that moment, I'm not saying that he was supposed to die. I'm not saying that. You feel me? But you let him mark you out.
Hey, there ain't even no blood or crip shit. It's man shit, bro.
Exactly.
Like, don't touch me. You know
Don't
what I'm
touch
saying?
me.
Don't touch me. And then, like, all right.
You escorted me out the building.
You already yelling, so all right, you upset, I understand, because I ain't never lost a sibling before. That hit different.
Right.
So you upset, but just don't touch me. All right, it's cool, I'm going to leave. I ain't walking, or I'm about to bounce. I'm a trip.
Fact.
And that's what it's going to be. But once you get to shoving me and pushing me into traffic and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you escorted me out.
All right, so I think escorting ain't even the right word. Once you putting your hands on somebody.
What's the word, bro?
Yeah, I don't know if escorting is the right word because
you got marched out.
You're already outside.
So removed. Is that the word?
Removed is more better because you see you get removed off prison yards physically.
Right.
You got removed, like, but I wouldn't have went back to Arizona without my fade. I think even if he didn't handle that like the right way right there, he could have came back and they could have mounted up and went over there and got his fade. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and that would have got a little bit of his juice back.
I think this demonstration really shows the people how disappointed some people are in Wack 100. Wack is going to try to spin this and say it has nothing to do with him.
Right.
His name was never mentioned. But we all know that RocStar was rocking with Wack 100. Mm-hmm. He let him disrespect Nipsey on his platform, Smut Free TV, and the word got back to Blacc Sam.
Right.
Simple as that.
Right.
And that goes for anybody. Anybody that's out here trying to do content with Wack, think that Wack is going to help you with your views. We just showed on the last Rich at Heart episode, he gets no views.
None.
You know, you'd have been better off, RocStar, messing with Spider, Munchie, or myself,
right,
if you were trying to piggyback off of someone else's platform for views, as you admitted on your platform.
I'm doing more views than Weenie 100, bro. Wack 304 don't do more views than me. Wack 304 don't do more views than me, bro.
I think with bro, I think if you a public figure and you outside, like, I know Munchie, you know, we had our little misunderstanding which one's shit. Mm-hmm. But Munchie's still actively at every Damu function that's important. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me as a Crip on the outside looking in, I feel like, all right, if the boy you should be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? But you're not. And it's not that you're not a part of it. You're just not welcome. You know what I'm saying? And it's different. Munchie here, Munchie at every situation. No matter what, bro, what people say about bro, whatever, he a Damu, he's standing up, and he's in attendance. But if you're the same thing, or you make it seem like you're more than what I am when it comes to what we represent, why aren't you here?
Hey, so all right. So with RocStar, he keeps talking about that's some internet ish. People gotta separate the internet from reality, bro. You letting them get disrespected on the internet is the same thing, bro. Mm-hmm. Disrespect is disrespect, bro. Right. Like, everybody ain't with the WWE and just want to argue over the internet thing or just taking disrespect. When people see you, they gonna want to see you about it. Everybody not cool with that shit.
For sure.
Everybody not straight with that shit, bro. And I'm gonna stop responding to every game banger that say something about me, because at some point, if I respond to everybody, now I'm bordering the line of being a net banger. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't one of those. So I'm I'ma start ignoring some niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just do this regular content. You know what I'm saying? But I'ma always have time for Wack 304. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay on him, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna name names, but your recent names, then they brought me up and shit. I'm gonna start ignoring that shit, bro, cause
Well, you know, RocStar had already went through a situation with Wack 100 maybe a year ago after he let me come into his room, do a little interview, and then he let Wackstar come in the room and be disrespectful.
Right.
That was their falling out. And a lot of you guys were telling me, "Oh, he gonna make up with him. He gonna make up." And I thought, nah, RocStar ain't never gonna be cool with Wack again. He came into his room, disrespected me in the middle of an interview. We have a cool conversation going, and just destroyed the room.
right.
And
So you met old boy before
who, Wack?
this? No,
Rockstar.
other nigga.
Oh yeah, I know RocStar. I did.
You met him before this situation happened with Sam.
Correct. I did an interview with RocStar over in his hood about a year ago, and I used to jump in his room on Clubhouse.
See some peoples over there. Like he like that.
I can't really speak for what his position is over there in the West Boulevards.
I'm not saying that. But
Hey,
what I'm saying
hey,
is
bro.
he welcomed you over there as if,
Oh yeah. We were at the
this was his area.
yeah. We were at the very famous seafood restaurant right on Adams.
Collins, the fish.
Collins, there you go. A whole bunch of West Boulevards were there.
Oh, so y'all wasn't on no blocks, on no trenches or nothing like
I mean
that?
that's their spot. They hang out in that parking lot.
Yeah, it's a public place though.
Yeah, but that's like going to Taco Mex in your hood.
Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah. I mean, RocStar was all good over there. There was no issue. But I was surprised that after. See, I should be a little upset because he let the dude come in the room, disrespect me. RocStar actually did a video the next day apologizing to me. He said, "I want to apologize to Alex Alonso for everything that happened in that room." And I was cool with it. Just don't mess with the dude no more. We know what he's about. And then because he's trying to get views, he's trying to grow his channel, he felt that, hey, let me be friends with this guy again. He tells the story that a mutual friend got them back cool again. I talked to RocStar on the phone the other day, and I said, RocStar, I had a mutual friend try to get me cool with Wack. And I told that mutual friend, absolutely not. It will never happen.
Right.
He's been so disrespectful. If I became friends with him and I went up to the Marathon Burger, same thing would happen to me. It's gonna happen to anybody who has a relationship with Wack 100 and thinks that they can show up in public places in LA. It's gonna happen.
So for clarity, you went to his section or whatever, and somebody else disrespected you while you was there?
No.
No, this is all over the internet.
We're talking
okay.
about on his room on the internet.
Yes.
Wack came in there and
crashed,
so this was
crashed the interview.
Oh, so he crashed the interview while you was talking to
RocStar.
RocStar.
Yeah.
And then after that, Rockstar and Wack fell out.
And I thought it was over between them two. I was like, finally.
and they ended up being cool after the fact.
Yeah.
But see, after the fact, he disrespected Rockstar bad. Was calling them all kind of bitchs. Talking about your crippin' ain't like that, and talking about his financial situations and just disrespecting him as a man. You know
So
what I'm saying?
this is what I'm asking you, Munch. So after that, Rockstar ended up cool with the boy again?
Again.
Yeah.
And here he is. And now you going at it with the keyways in bad favor of certain keyways behind this reject Pyro.
And all this nigga stupid. So after that, he had this situation with the boy, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they fall out, beef, disrespected him, and then you go to
Marathon Burger
and get marked out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's a buster.
But hey, RocStar ain't the only one that thinks that doing content with Wack 100 is a cool thing.
He's a buster.
You know.
But when you say the only one, we ain't talking about the squares. We're not talking about the dude Chuck off Clubhouse. We're not talking about Adam 22. Adam's a white boy.
Hey, what would happen to Adam if he went up to Marathon Burger
Nothing.
and tried to order some
Nothing
food?
at all.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't think he'd get served.
Me personally, Munchie know him personally. I don't. I think that it would be different.
I don't think they would physically do anything to Adam, but I think they would tell Adam if that same group of guys that we saw in the video were there,
Nah.
they're gonna tell Adam, no, you gotta go, bro.
Nah.
You ain't welcome here. What do you think, Munch?
He gonna be able to get a burger and some fries and get
Nah,
out of
I don't
there?
think so. I don't think so.
Who see him like in that video, removing Rockstar, BH is right there. BH is wanna Boss Hog, he one of Nipsey real friends. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So Boss Hog, Infant J Stone, I guess you could say
Rempal?
Pac-Man. I'm talking about the ones that gonna get physical. I don't think Rempal get physical.
You talking about like real members?
Yeah, Blacc Sam. I'm just talking about people that standing on business about Nipsey or even J Rock, the security guard from Great.
Okay, bet.
They ain't gonna play about him and people that been around him playing with his name. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so let's assume the same people that were in the RocStar video are there, and Adam walks in and tries to order some food.
He's gonna get his food.
No, well, I want to know what Munchie thinks.
I think they gonna make him bounce.
Yeah, I agree.
I think, but
Yeah.
I think them same people see me, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
It ain't even on those 60 shits because like I had my differences with Nipsey in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
but you don't disrespect Nipsey on publicly. You don't say negative things about bro.
No.
Or you don't allow it to happen the way, let's say Adam lets Wack say whatever he wants to say on his platform.
Bro used to be on one though back in the day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
For me?
Yeah.
No, but see, a lot of times I don't say shit because I got respect and love for Samantha, the sister.
Obviously, for sure.
Yeah, I got hella respect for the little sister Samantha. So I wouldn't disrespect it. You know what I'm saying? And I know you gonna be forever grieving when that's your sibling. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think something. Well, I could be wrong, but I don't think something would happen to Munch because he's forged relationships with some real 6-0s like AD, OG Ron, and I'm not 100% sure.
All right, but guess what Wack did? All right, because Wack seen me sit down with Brick Baby at No Jumper, so he brung up an old tweet from years ago when I said whatever I said about Nipsey and Draco, as if it was new. You know what I'm saying? So that opened, you know what I'm saying? Oh, scabs or whatever. So I just let him. Like, this Wack, he got a little pit maneuvers, but I'm like, I just let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people gonna feel how they feel, but I don't disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no public disrespect as far as Nipsey go. I know where I'm from, and then if I get my opinion on certain things, then they get to looking like I'm bashing them. You know what I'm saying? I can't even give like an honest opinion or you know what I mean. So that's why a lot of times me, you, and Spider be sitting here. I just let Spider have it and just let him do his thing, cause then they get to looking like a certain way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that though.
So you think as far as where you from, that creates the more to where like if you was to go to Marathon Burger or whatever,
Where I'm from,
that'd be the reason why you can't be there. Not saying that you can't be there, but what I'm saying, you think because as far as the boy
walk on
that got escorted, obviously he was welcome there. You feel me? But when he got there, he got a rude awakening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You, on the other hand, I don't think that me knowing you, I don't think you would welcome yourself there.
I wouldn't even go.
Exactly my point.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
You know what I'm
there.
saying? And that's the difference, you know, because of the diversity when it comes to the game banging politics.
Yeah,
I think Munchie, I'm not going. Why? Because you already know what's up there.
Right.
Southern, he go up there knowing what he did, but you don't know how these feel. You feel me?
Yeah,
you go up there like it's cool and telling you on camera like, bro, you smiling in my face, but you let a nigga disrespect my brother. Like, what's happening?
But I heard him publicly say that he gonna run his shit how you want to run it, he deal with who you want to deal with. I never heard him say that in the past. So you said that, and then you went to Marathon Burger, and then look what happened.
Hey, this
Sam or the boy?
The boy.
Oh, okay.
RocStar and said that he gonna deal with who you want to deal with.
There's a few content creators that say the same thing. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me who I can have on my platform. If I want to have Wack on, I'm gonna have Wack on there. I'm like the media. I'm like Oprah. I'm just doing my job as the media.
You know my motto. I'm morals over money. I don't care about the clicks and all that little shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
So my question to you, Alex. So I know you got a relationship with bro, right?
Yeah.
So you would allow the boy to come on here and disrespect bro and be okay with it and not defend bro? Or
I wouldn't ever even allow that guy to even be on my platform.
Exactly.
That guy, as soon as he calls me on the phone, what do I do as soon as I hear his voice, Munch?
Click.
I don't even give the guy a conversation.
No, that's real. Only reason I asked you that because you said like, oh, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Oh yeah. But I agree that you got to have certain boundaries in this content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's like I fuck with you, I fuck with bro, but y'all allow another person. I don't care who y'all have on y'all podcast or whatever, right? But you allowing them to disrespect me when I got a relationship with y'all. That's where the problem comes.
Yeah. Unless you got a strategy, you already prepared to, you on the defense, like
right.
You know what I'm saying?
In fact, Munch, you had a short call with Wack where you recorded him,
right?
And I think he tried to say, "I wish I could come on the show, but I know Alex ain't gonna even entertain that thought." Right?
Right.
He even knew that's not even a question.
No bueno.
Yeah, that's not ever gonna happen.
He know your loyalty line.
Yeah, he want to come on the show like over the phone. Not in person, but over the phone, and try to defend some BS that he was talking. And I got one more topic I want to talk about. Before I do that, though, I just want to say it's been 2 months and a week since the No Jumper Brawl that happened on December 26th.
You call it a brawl?
They had a brawl.
No, brawl is the wrong term.
No Jumper beaten.
The No Jumper beaten. That I believe Wack was the ringleader for. We saw, and we could speak on this because they recorded themselves committing a crime, and then they posted themselves committing the crime. Mm-hmm. So it's free for us to talk about it and react to it.
All right.
It happened on December 26th. So I just want to point out it's been a little over 2 months since the Burbank PD has been investigating it, and I truly believe 1,000%, 1,000,000% that they are going to jail for that beating. It's just a matter of time whenever the Burbank Police Department wants to serve those search warrants on all those goofies that was in that parking lot involved in that incident.
Well, I don't know where nobody going, but I know this. I don't believe Wack could walk a general population any prison yard.
Oh, yeah.
Any prison yard. You would have to go PC for sure.
And so would the fake loose cannon. I don't know. Have you tapped in with this fake loose cannon dude? I know. Yeah, you probably not.
One thing about me, bro, like,
you must not really spend too much time on the internet checking all this stuff out.
I see him.
Okay, you see.
But I'm the type of person, like, where I'm from, where I'm at, our whole structure a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Try to filter out that dumb shit, man.
Right. I'm not even, me personally, I don't even want to align with these type of people, you know? I'm not saying cuz a bad person or other cuz. I don't know. But I know as far as what I see, y'all not people that I'm a merge with at all.
They're not morally intact, bro.
Exactly. You know, and I know as far as the trajectory of my section, I'm like a pecking order type of dude. You know, not saying that certain homies run me or whatever, because I stand on what I stand on, and my homies, they gonna respect whatever I got going on, and it's vice versa, you know? But I know some of my peoples, they're not gonna condone the things that they're doing.
I already know. I love the way that one of your OGs from the set, he got a platform. I'm not talking about Melly Mel. I'm talking about the
Gangster?
baby Gangster.
Yeah, shout out to Gangster.
I love his opinions. I love his viewpoint. I love his positions on a lot of this stuff.
All the way, G.
Yeah, I think I agree with him like 90% of the time when I hear him talking.
Shout out to the homie.
Yeah. Another person I agree with is the younger dude, Hoodie Hood from San Diego.
Oh, Hoodie Hood?
Those are the two that I really...
Yeah, smooth. Shout out to Hoodie.
Yeah, I find myself aligned with the way they think.
Nah, I fuck with Hoodie. We chop it up.
There's only one thing that Hoodie ever posted out there and like. Other than that, I agree with everything else.
Yeah,
you know
he posted you didn't like, bro.
He told a story and I wasn't supposed to like it. You feel me? It was a story and like the dudes flamed up and they whooped them out. Like, of course I ain't supposed to like it,
right?
But like everything, all those things to give opinions on and shit. Like I agree. You know what I'm saying? We be on the same page on everything. You know what I'm saying? I be tapping in with them. We dialogue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Hoodie smooth
and Gangster from Santana. It's a little disappointing that his channel isn't as big as I think it should be.
Bring him on here, bro.
I think he been here.
Bring him again.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he been here. I did a great interview with him right in this room.
Oh no, he gonna have to sit in on Straight Politicking.
Yeah, he knows that he's welcome anytime.
Gangster, one of them Mount Rushmore Santanas.
Yeah,
mandatory.
All right. Before we wrap this up, though, we cannot close this episode out without talking about the "Don't Cuz Me" incident that happened at Boss Mac podcast.
Hey, how many years ago was that?
Was that 2024 or 2023?
That was like last year.
3?
Well, it was like 2 years, bro.
It's been
year some change, almost 2.
Okay, almost 2.
Yeah.
So that means it was in 2023.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, That shit got pretty intense on camera. I like the way Boss Mac clicked off the camera and had it on him, and his reaction was like worth a million words.
Man, that nigga Boss Mac was screaming.
And I think most of us really don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And that's good because that stuff ain't really for the internet.
Nothing happened.
See, the thing is, like shortly after that, somebody wanted to go have me and him get on camera like immediately the day after, and that, I'm like, nah, that ain't a good idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because for one, you don't want to get an understanding. Evidently, it was a misunderstanding. So if you want to get back on camera, you should get an understanding first.
Right.
And then hop on camera. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't content. Everything, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you were handing the headphones to the other dude that was sitting on the other side of Munchie.
Yeah.
Munchie thought you were talking to him, right? But you were actually talking to.
Hey, let me get this clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
Get your shit off.
all right.
Get
He
your
say,
shit off.
all right. He say he the only Crip in the room. So, all right, of course I'm talking to him. No, them Hoovers, they cuz also.
Yeah, that's true.
And I done heard out of my own ear. Poke, he groove in cuz for sure.
For sure.
Like them. So that could have. But earlier that day, I whatchamacallit,
We had a conversation.
yeah, about the cuz thing, right? But the whole thing is that I got a lesson out of that, right? And I told my uncle, double up from what I know, a couple of people that especially on camera, I shouldn't have even been taking it that serious. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you put the first thing you I thought you politely just said, "Don't cuz me." That's what started it.
So, if I'm gonna keep it G, now that we can all talk about it,
right?
me and bro, we already. So prior, so we already did a video to the Roundtable, and I think that next day, we was doing that other video, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the come up, whatever. And I think I'm on the phone, but me and bro, we was, we had a couple drinks, whatever, and I'm around, bro. I'm just around, bro, and I'm being myself, cuz this, cuz that, and truthfully, bro did whatever he said. Hey, bro, like you ain't gotta
Off camera.
Yeah, it's off camera.
Correct.
Bro, like, hey, bro, you don't gotta do all that around me type, And at the time, I'm like, I respected it, but then at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, for sure.
Okay.
Like, but I'm gonna say cuz regardless. But bro definitely said that. That's why on camera when we talk to certain people, they making it like, oh, Munchie pressed you. Like, nah, it wasn't a press. Bro just let me know, like, hey, I'm a dumb move, fool. You ain't gotta say cuz around me so much. But at the end of the day, I'm who I am, So when we get on camera or whatever, bro happened to be sitting next to me, and I think it was Boogaloo.
Boogaloo, me, you,
right,
and whoever else on the other
so
side of you.
Boogaloo asked for the headphones. He like, let me see that headphones. Munchie happened to be in the middle of me and Boogaloo. I'm like, here, cuz, like, Munchie like, oh, who said cuz? And it wasn't, when it came to me and bro, it was never nothing personal to where I intentionally try to, but
let me stop you at that point.
Go ahead.
You could have just said, I wasn't talking to you much, I was talking to Boogaloo, but you didn't say that.
I didn't.
You kind of just stood on it
he like me.
to make the point.
Easy.
Yeah.
I had to. At the moment.
Okay.
That's how I looked at it at the time.
No. I think him being the only Crip,
exactly.
He felt like he had to make his presence felt, and like
100%.
So you would have felt that it would have been a mark out to say, oh, no, I wasn't talking to you, Munchie, I was talking to Boogaloo.
Nah, I don't think it would have been a mark out, but I do think, because in my mind at the time, I feel like if I'm the only person saying cuz and you know that I'm here, I felt like I'm trying to think for bro. You feel me? Like
nigga, basically, you know who the hell said it.
Like, nigga, you know I'm here.
Yeah.
Type shit. But bro wasn't thinking that way, and neither was I. You feel me? But in my mind, that's why when he said, who said cuz? I'm like, me, Beezy. Because I'm expecting it to be.
No, I said who cuz me.
No,
you know
that's what you said.
Yeah.
You said, who cousin me?
So you basically are saying Munchie knows who the hell cussed him. I'm sitting right next to him, but he questioning me because he wants to know what my answer.
No. But he wasn't cussing me though. He was talking to the Boogaloo. But see, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So but you keep going.
Nah, it was more so at the time. Like, obviously, me and bro got to know each other a little more. We chopped it up. in that moment, I felt as if I'm saying cuz,
it shouldn't be a problem.
nigga, not even that. You should know who it is if I'm the only Crip around, you know? Because Poke there, but
Yeah, Poke is sitting
I never heard Poke
across.
say cuz or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He more groovy and all that shit. You feel me? But that's why I was like, me, Beezy. But I wasn't saying it on, I'm trying to press, bro. I'm more so like, hey, it's me, Beezy. Like, you know, like I'm here. But obviously at that moment, we wasn't, you know, we didn't see the same shit. You know, I wasn't saying it in the sense of, nigga, I'm a Crip. You got to respect this and that's that. It was more like, bro, it's me, Beezy.
Yeah, but no, you did. You like, you got to get used to that, cuz.
No, I did.
Yeah.
After a while, I definitely said that. That's after, you know, when we get in a conversation. Because you like, nah, I'm a Damu. I ain't going to blood you. But I'm telling bro, like,
But
bro.
you can, like, you ain't tripping.
Right.
Hey, I want to ask Beezy though. Was you surprised of how quick and aggressive Munchie just kind of moved right into your face, and at that point, Boss Mac moved the camera angle so we couldn't see, but we saw that Munchie was like face to face.
Bro's tripping.
Yeah, and we were all like, "Damn, Munch." Well, how was you feeling?
I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised because the type of nigga bro is, I expect it. You know what I'm saying? Am I saying that like I enticed it? Nah. But where we come from, what we stand on, you know, bro from a predominantly blood city. So I already know when it come to Crips, it's like a slippery slope, you know?
Yeah,
So I knew that it could be friction at the end of the day. So I didn't expect bro to react how he did, but I wasn't surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but see, the thing is, today it wouldn't be a problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I got keyways I'll be around, and then
We just didn't know each other that well at the time.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy KK from West Boulevard. KK be cousin all day and all. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm kind of glad that happened though, cause I think that was a teachable moment though.
No, for sure.
For me.
Me too.
Like so, I'm glad it happened though. Then especially if I'm about to be on some podcast shit, you know what I mean? Like that ain't etiquette to be on camera anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'll say this: Munchie has said multiple times, either on Rich at Heart or on Straight Politicking, that he, I guess, regrets his actions because he's got a daughter that he's trying to be an example to, and they're watching their dad, you know, turn up over a word.
Right. Right. And in the grand scheme of things, to the world, that look dumb, but they don't know our world like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So especially to my daughter, when she was like 16, she 18 now, 16, 17. So like, and I'll be on her bumper by every little thing. So I'm tweaking on her about little shit, and I'm tripping on some shit talking about some dumb cousin.
Right.
And she seen it. She got a phone.
Now, what was interesting was the debates that followed. Munchie was right. No, Beezy was right. Munchie was wrong. Beezy was wrong. There didn't seem to be any agreement on who was right and who was wrong, and most of the time it fell along color lines. Most of the Crips were on your side, most of the Bloods was on his side, but there were a couple Crips that agreed with Munch, and there were a couple Bloods that agreed with you, but it seemed like there was no clear understanding or agreement on who was right and who was wrong on that.
Hey, well, I don't think they agreement what they agree on was important anyway. The people in play got it figured out, and then I think that was the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know for sure in 24 or 48 hours I wasn't about to hop on camera and acting like this is the Jerry Springer show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Without getting no understanding. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then like the person that wanted to holler and sit us down, I don't think that would have been the person to do it anyway. We met on like different terms, like through the homie Champ and Honcho and them. Like that, if anything, that would have been, you know what I'm saying? Like so, yeah, that's what that is.
What was your reaction to the conversations that followed what happened?
To be honest, when it came to like the internet response, I ain't give a fuck about that, you know. But I did, you know. I got homies that was like, "Hey, bro, like you was wrong, bro." Like, you know, obviously at the time, I'm like, "Bro, shut the fuck up." Like, this nigga Damu, like, what you talking about? you know. But as I grew and progressed, like I have been to prison, been to county jail, and I know it is a certain respect line. You know, in the heat of that moment, I didn't want to hear none of that.
You did more time in the pen than I did. You say you did 6?
I did 6.5, almost 7.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
So my homies was calling, like, hey, some of them like, yeah, bro, but then there's some like, hey, fool, you was wrong. Like, you know, at the time, I'm like, bro, because at the time, I'm looking at it like from a Crip's perspective. You feel me? Like a ignorant Crip. I'm gonna say that. You feel me? Like, bro, this nigga a Damu. Like, regardless of what I said to him, bro, it's whatever. Like, don't tell me I'm wrong. You feel me? But as I grew and matured and I got to know bro more, it was like, all right, I could have handled that a little differently. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, we didn't have the relationship that we got now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At that time, it was more, I'm not going to say it was challenging, but it was more like, bro, I'm a Crip. This what it is. You and Don Moo, that's what's up. And I never really ran into no Inglewood Bloods to where I know what they standing on. It was one dude I met, matter of fact, from your section, Tiny Ball. I was in camp with him. You know, he the only dude I ever really met for real from Inglewood families, and that was my guy. But personally, on the streets, I never ran into no Inglewoods. I'm from Compton, you know? I'm looking at it like it's cool because I went to school with these dudes. I understand what it is.
If I was Champ,
Uh-huh.
who was basically the organizer of all of this, and I'm bringing dudes from different sides, and I hope this is a lesson for Champ, I would have sat you guys down day one, maybe broke bread with you guys, have a conversation, laugh it up,
right?
Before I put you guys on camera together, before you guys are on camera together.
Hey, no, I don't think Champ really had to do that because before then we was in the studios and shit together.
But but when you guys were in the studio, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys didn't really bond.
No,
it was just work.
We was dialoguing. We was dialoguing and hollering and shit. I just didn't feel like it was to the point be cousin me and all that little shit at the time. But we was conversating, dialoguing it.
Oh, we was smooth.
Everything like during the studio sessions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I think that situation was just a moment that we had.
It was bravado.
Also, I know you was drinking a little bit that day, Munch.
I was too.
You too. Huh?
Yeah,
we gotta also say alcohol may have played a role in this, right?
Definitely played a role.
It intensified things.
Yeah.
I did.
So let's talk about how did we get to the point where you guys are sitting here today. You guys obviously connected, talked. Dope. Let's talk about that first step.
Bumped heads a couple of times, had conversations during our encounters after that, crossing paths, because shit, we both dealt with Champ, you know what I'm saying, doing music, et cetera, and shit, chopped it up and shit. We got to know each other better, you know what I'm saying? We more familiar with each other, way more familiar, because like I said, how long it's been since then? Like a year and a half?
Yeah, like a year.
Yeah, so, a year and a half crossing paths with each other since then, you know what I'm saying? And chopping it up, dialoguing and shit like that.
Yeah, it was more like, for me as adults, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm active shooters. I'm a part of that movement, you know what I'm saying? And bro, be around all the time. So I'm not going to be around bro and act like we got some beef and we got a mutual friend in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even after that, I reached out to bro a couple times. And I'm going to keep it G, bro. Like, bro, I ain't trying to talk. All right, cool. But eventually, bro finally like, nah, we can holler. Like, what's happening? All right, bet. We come to a conclusion. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I think the internet made me and bro's situation more than what it really was. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, bro, gangster, I'm the same on my end. We just from two different sides of the, the flag. So I think for me, it was more pride. Like, he a Damu, I'm a Crip. Like, bro, fuck it, whatever, But as time progressed, it's like, nah, bro, it's smooth. We ain't got no beef. Like, we could talk about this. And then Champ, Honcho, all my from, my group, active shooters, they like, bro, that shit ain't serious, bro. It ain't nothing. All right, bet. So when I see bro, I didn't even know Munchie was cool about it after. I went down, I did a little time for some shit. As soon as I seen bro, the first thing he say was, oh, I see you out. Like, good to see you home. Mm-hmm. And I think that opened up the like, oh, bro, we good. What's happening? Like, and then from there, it was never, me and bro never really had a conversation about it was more like, that's water under the bridge. It happened. You real, I'm real.
Let's move forward.
Let's move forward. That's it. We ain't never really discussed it. It's just because it really wasn't nothing. It was just a situation, you know?
Yeah, and you made a point about the internet made it bigger than what it was, and that's why they say the internet is undefeated, because it does have a way of taking certain issues, topics, and magnifying them.
Right.
Because everyone's trying to get content, everyone's trying to blow up their channels. So I don't know how many times people reacted to that incident, but that is the part of the internet that's undefeated. I don't know whoever came up with that slogan, whoever made that phrase up. I hope he trademarked it, because it is so true. Yeah, the internet is undefeated when it comes to these things.
It's the truth.
So last question on this was, there was so much speculation on the internet about what happened when the camera went off. What does that feel like when all these people are speculating, pontificating, and giving their opinions on what happened when the camera went off, when none of y'all ever spoke about that?
I don't care to speak on it at all.
Right.
I'm gonna say it wasn't no gun. I see it.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part, how the internet made it. Oh, Munchie whipped out a gun. Like, it was never that. Like, not saying bro wasn't on that, but in hindsight, it was never that. Like, I think bro never put a gun. I never put a gun. It was never that.
I think Boss Mac, the anticipation came from Boss Mac, because he was yelling and shit.
Right.
Hey, that was a classic.
He didn't yell. That nigga was screaming.
Yeah, and then just his facial expression.
For no reason, though.
Oh, you seen his face?
Yeah, the camera was on him. He took the camera off of you guys, put it on him, and then he was like, Munchie, no! And then the camera goes off, I think.
We got to double back on Boss Mac.
No, for sure.
We got to double back on Boss Mac.
We got to double back on bro, for sure.
I'm going to hit him on Instagram after this.
Me, personally, I think that, bro, knowing Munchie, I think he know the potential of what it could have been. You know, I think he reacted on that instead of reacting on what it actually was. You know?
Yeah.
I think however he know bro prior in the past, he know bro, get jiggy, whatever. And I think in that moment, that's what he seen. I don't think he actually was paying attention to, because me and bro, we had our situation, whatever, but it was never violent at all. Like, it was never no violence, you know? But I think his reaction made it like it got violent, or it was guns pulled, and that was never the situation.
All right, well, I appreciate you pulling up, Beezy.
Likewise,
and
bro.
It's amazing to have both you guys on camera together, having a grown man conversation.
It's my guy, for sure.
I knew it would happen. I didn't know it was going to happen on Straight Politicking.
Oh, we on Straight Politicking
We
right
on
now?
Straight Politicking, man.
Okay. I thought this was rich at heart.
Nah, Straight Politicking, episode 37. This is the Beezy Santana episode.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let the people know where they can tap in with your music, because outside of active shooters, you have your own solo career.
Yes.
And you got a handful of bangers on your channel.
Yeah.
Where can they go?
They can find me on YouTube, Beezy Santana. You know, Instagram, beezy.sb, all platforms. But for my music, it's Beezy Santana. But my social media, beezy.sb. They can find me, BEEZY.SB, all platforms.
And I might actually drop some parts of the interview that I did with you in 2016 that have never been seen. I only put 2 clips, a 7-minute clip and maybe like a 8-minute clip.
Yeah.
We were there for an hour.
Yeah.
And I never put the rest of it out.
Put the full thing out.
Yeah, I'm going to put the full thing out. And here's the question I got for you, Beezy. When we did that interview in 2016, you had an Instagram account, and it's linked below. I went to it. It's still your account, but I don't think you're using it. It's not active anymore.
No, that was something different at the time. I don't got that account.
Yeah, you don't. But the account is still there.
Yeah,
I clicked on it last night, and I was like, "This ain't even bro's account anymore." But this is all his stuff.
Hey, so you interviewed both of us 2016 for the first time.
Correct. But I think I did 2 or 3 more interviews with Munchie. I pulled up at Darby Park, right?
Yeah.
and then we did one here.
Right.
Yeah, so we got to do another one with Beezy definitely in the next couple of months.
It's all good.
Whenever you're ready.
It's good.
All right. All our socials will be in the description below. We're on all podcast platforms, Spotify, iHeart, and Apple. And thanks for tapping in on another episode of Straight Politicking.
Straight Politicking.
Active shoulders.
Active shoulders.
We out.